What's going on, everybody? This is Vinyl at Kapuma, and today I'm going to go over the overview for my spec on my Mob King Commando build. So let's go ahead here and get started. So basically, as you may or may not know already, the whole idea behind this build is to have one spec and then use multiple different class mods for different purposes. So basically what this video is going to go over is mainly the spec for that build. Alright, so we'll start off with the gorilla tree. We've maxed out Sentry, Ready, Willing, Able, Scorched Earth, Onslaught, and Double Up. The reason there's only 1 point in laser sight is because that's only active when your turret's out. With this particular build, depending on how you decide to play, your turret's not always going to be out, but that laser does increase the accuracy slightly, so I do put 1 point in there. Basically, what we're going for here, mainly with the gorilla tree, is gun damage and movement speed from Onslaught, which is a kill skill. Ready, we're going for the reload speed, and Willing, we're going for the shield recharge rate, but primarily, we're going for the recharge delay. That 60% recharge delay is really going to help you with those B shields that have a very long recharge delay on them. Mainly the reason for Sentry is for the synergy with Battlefront. Basically, that'll allow you to have this bonus active longer. Battlefront is probably one of Axton's best skills, and Sentry just enhances that. Oh yeah, and we also have Double Up for the slag turrets, and basically that adds a second gun as well. So you have two turrets, and both of them shoot slag bullets. And Scorched Earth is really good once enemies are slagged. No matter what difficulty you're in, those rockets really hurt. Basically, now we have the gunpowder tree. Impact increases the base gun damage. Expertise increases the weapon swap speed and the movement speed while aiming down sights. This is useful, but is not really worth putting more than 1 point in. And I'll show you why later. Metal Storm is really useful for the fire rate bonus and the recoil reduction. When you're firing that fast, if you did not have that recoil reduction, you probably wouldn't be able to hit anything unless you were aiming down the sights all the time. Aiming down the sights can be kind of clumsy for speed wise, although it is still it's always been useful. It's just I like to run and gun sometimes, and basically that recoil reduction helps you with that. Currently this is the longbow turret. Basically we're going for the health there, and the deployment's nice too. It does take a while if you've never had a longbow turret commando set up before to get used to that, but after a little while you will get used to it. We've pretty much gone over Battlefront. Battlefront along with Metal Storm, probably Pressure, and then Onslaught, Ready, and are pretty much the source of in my opinion, are the sources of Axton's main DPS as far as like shooting a gun, reloading, and then shooting the gun again. Of course, this works well with all weapons, but it works particularly well with weapons that are either Torg, Malwan, or some oddballs like the Hornet, where they benefit from the grenade damage bonus. But it does work well with everything, so keep that in mind. We have Steady, which is currently being boosted. Let's take that boost off. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. Whoa. Anyway, basically with the 5 out of 5, you're going to have 25% grenade damage. Sorry. That's great for TDR reloads, and the recoil reduction is also very nice, and the rocket launcher damage also improves the damage of your Norfleet as well, or whatever launcher you decide to use. Do or die is mainly for throwing grenades while in fight for your life, but the 10% bonuses to grenade damage and rocket launcher damage are nice too. We also have Ranger. It's okay. It's more of a means to an end for my particular build, but it does come in handy with the legendary Ranger when you put that on. And then I have the nuke. I really like the nuke. Not everyone does. If you don't, whatever. But I really like it. Mainly the advantage of it is the knockback that it provides you, and it's also really useful for when an enemy is slagged and you throw the nuke. You can there's an initial damage from the blast, and then there's a fire damage over time. It's really nice on enemies that are flesh based, or they're vulnerable to fire damage. But yeah, I really like the nuke. Some people don't, but yeah. So that's the nuke. Then we have preparation. Regenerates your health. This is really good with Able. There we go. The 2% over 3 seconds plus the bonus here, provided you're damaging someone every 3 seconds, so you keep that skill up, you're going to regenerate 6% of your health per second, which you figure after about 10 seconds you're going to be at full health. If you have one of the, like a class mod like the Relic, like the Blood of Terramorphous or Blood of the Seraphs, it's really good for that. And that'll get that even higher. Pressure, mainly, this is great for TDR reloads. When you've got the Expert Veteran class mod on, you're going to get up to, I think it's like 100, I want to say 100, over 140 for the reload speed, and you're going to get about 180 reload speed between this particular skill and Ready with that class mod. And you'll get the boost to, if it's an Expert Veteran, you'll get the boost to the grenade damage as well on the Steady skill. So that's really nice. And it's also nice, mainly if you're using a B and you need that quick recharge delay. It's great for that. So that's that skill. Quick charge is nice, especially if you've got the Sham. The Sham doesn't need to be fully recharged to get the absorption bonus. And basically, if you have 2%, it's like you have 100% of the shield. So it's a very nice skill. And it's also nice if you run a Legendary Ranger with a B shield. You've got the recharge delay from pressure and willing, and then you want that extra quick charge. You don't really need any more than 2 points in this, simply because with the Legendary Rangers I'm about to show you, you're going to have up like to 7% capacity. And then the last skill, we have Failing Shield, and basically that's a shield. It's really good for the Hyperius Nova, and it's also really good for the Fire Beam Tentacles with Terramorphous. So we'll go ahead here and we'll toggle the whole build so you can see it. And we'll go over the class mods in part 2 of this video.